Apple Watch is getting a big upgrade with watchOS 11. Just let me show you. To kick things off, live activities are coming to your wrist. These are the same cards you see on your iPhone, but on your Apple Watch. They can give you real-time updates on the score of a game, your food delivery, or the ETA of your rideshare. Workouts and activity is probably the biggest upgrade though with watchOS 11. It's massive. For example, Apple gave me one of my most frequently requested features, pausing your streaks. You'll now be able to hit pause on all of your streaks for a set period of time, a day, a week, a month, or so on. You never have to worry about losing your streak again, and you have time for rest days. Personally, I lost a streak of over 1,000 on a day when I was upgrading my Apple Watch, and I've seen my wife battle through a workout on days when she was really sick, just so she didn't lose her streak. As an extra bonus, streaks can be adjusted on a day-by-day basis now. Maybe weekdays you want to set your max at 600 calories, but you go harder on those weekends and you push it up to 800. Customization has been a big theme this year, which even carries to the companion fitness app on your iPhone. The summary view is now modular, giving you the ability to rearrange stats or remove them. You're able to enjoy new metrics for swimming, cycling, running, and more. That's not all with workouts though. The iPhone maker has finally added training mode. This is using the industry standard 20-some-year-old algorithm that most of the major players are already using, such as Garmin and Strava. It compares what you're doing to the previous 28 days to see if you're tracking steady, improving, or going down. I've heard this feature requested for a while, especially since other platforms and even apps had supported it. When you complete a workout, it'll now show you a new effort metric. It will guess based on your cardio workout, but you have the control to adjust it up or down based on how you feel afterwards. I'm curious, are there any types of workouts that Apple doesn't already support in the Workouts app that you feel like they should add? Drop me a line down below in the comments. Workouts now include detailed GPS data for other activities, such as rowing. Not only does it show and track your route, but like with running, it can show you your speed by color coding that path. When you create custom workouts, it'll show your next interval on the Watch app, whether it's moving to push-ups or you get to enjoy a brief 30-second rest. And for custom pool workouts, haptics will let you know when it's time to switch to your next interval. Lastly, for workouts, check-in is directly integrated. That means when you end your workout, it'll automatically end the check-in. I love this. Whenever my wife goes out for a hike or a walk, she manually has to start that check-in and she has to start the workout. Sometimes she even forgets to end that check-in. Now when she ends the workout, it'll end the check-in too. It simplifies the whole thing. Plus, check-in works natively on Apple Watch now, letting you start or stop from messages. No need for an iPhone. Now, did you know Apple Watch is getting a whole new app? Hey, real quick, do you want to experience twice as fast load times in Safari on your iPhone, iPad, and Mac? Then download Magic Lasso Ad Block, the ad blocker designed for you. It's easy to set up, blocks all YouTube ads, and doubles the speed at which Safari can load. Thank you to Magic Lasso Ad Block for sponsoring today's video. Magic Lasso is a fast, efficient, and high-performance ad blocker. With over 5,000 5-star reviews, it's one of the highest rated Safari ad blockers for your iPhone, iPad, and Mac. Magic Lasso blocks all intrusive ads, trackers, and annoyances in Safari and lets you see the difference that ad blocking makes. And unlike some other ad blockers, Magic Lasso respects your privacy and doesn't accept payment from advertisers. The app also blocks over 10 types of YouTube ads, including all video ads and pop-up banner ads. So, join over 300,000 users and download Magic Lasso Ad Block from the App Store or via magiclasso.co. As a special offer for AppleInsider viewers, use the link below to receive 1 month's free access to all of the app's features. Thanks again to Magic Lasso Ad Block for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it. So yeah, that new app is Translate, moving to the Apple Watch from your iPhone. It can translate your conversation in 20 different languages. It will speak it out loud, and you can adjust that audio playback speed. There's a Smart Stat card too that'll appear based on when you travel to a different country. That's not the only new app though. The second one is called Vitals, and it finally gives a more visual way to understand a lot of the metrics your Apple Watch was already collecting. The idea is you wear your watch throughout the night, and it'll give you a bird's eye view of things such as your heart rate, respiratory rate, wrist temperature, SpO2, and sleep. After collecting all this data for a bit, it'll tell you if they're within range or if they're outside of the norm. If it does spot these outliers, you'll get an alert, or you'll see them in your smart stack, and it can help you identify the causes. Maybe you had some alcohol last night or you're not feeling well. And since we're talking about health features, Apple Watch cycle tracking has improvements for pregnancy. Once you log that you're pregnant, it'll keep a closer eye on certain vitals, perhaps alerting you to walking steadiness in that third trimester when falling risk is at its highest. You'll also stay gestational age in the Health app over on your iPhone. I was hoping we'd see more watch faces this year, but it doesn't appear so. We did get changes to the Photos face though. Apple says they're now using machine learning to help analyze photos in your library. It will then suggest compositions, framing, and more to create these super cool looking effects. Choose text size, position, fonts, colors, and language. And when you create the face, you can choose people, nature, cities, or pets to filter in between. Apple complemented the watch faces last year with the addition of the Smart Stack. It appears at the bottom of your watch face when you scroll through the digital crown. With watchOS 11, it's now even smarter, and not just the features that I already mentioned. It can now dynamically present new cards based on time, location, and other information. For example, it may surface a card to let you know that rain is imminent. There's new cards too, such as for severe weather, training load photos, distance, and even Shazam. It'll know when music is playing and give you a quick way to figure out what song it is. Others have been updated, like the workout one can show you your 3 most recent workouts, and music can show your recent playlist or songs that you've listened to. For quality of life improvements, Apple has expanded Double Tap. Developers can add unique interactions within their apps that use that gesture, or you can use it as a simple way to scroll through one app hands-free. Go hiking with the Maps app, which includes offline support for all 63 national parks, including turn-by-turn voice guidance. Then tickets inside of Wallet, they will appear as live activities in the Smart Stack, and you can get additional information from those tickets, including directions to the parking lot, showtimes, and more. If you have a new Apple Home lock that supports it, it will now unlock as you approach. It uses ultra-wideband technology to detect and authenticate you as you get close, roughly within 6 feet. And you can tap to pay people, just like on iPhone with iOS 18. Bring your watch near someone else's or to an iPhone and pay with Apple Pay. These new features are arriving on a variety of devices that include Apple Watch SE 2, Apple Watch Series 6, 7, 8, and 9, plus the first and second generation Apple Watch Ultra. You can expect that public release this September. Let me know your favorite new feature down below in the comments.